Hey guys, what is going on? It is DaBoki here once again, and it's time for another Maple Monday. It is March 10th, 2014, and a glorious Monday we are having. Today I wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about MapleStory 2 again. Usually every week, MapleStory 2 will be announcing some new things, so I'm always on that. It's always exciting news to me. And the last little tidbit, I wanted to go ahead and talk about MapleStory Maps. But you guys know, before we get into any of that, let's get into the Maple Monday submissions. Alright, to start off our Maple Monday submissions, Jessica has submitted a screenshot of a crazy FM picture here. Grandma's taking over the FM. It's gotta be one lovely day. Hopefully people got some amazing cookies. Next Maple Monday submission is drawn by Princess Luna here. Drew a pretty amazing mapler with a lightning fierce sword, happy little fairy in the background, and awesome time glass. Thank you very much for the submission. Andrew made a little collage picture here. It looks like DaBoki equals thumbs up. DaBoki style is the best. What I find most amusing about this picture is DaBoki is misspelled, it seems like. DaBoki is a lie. Christy here drew a pretty cool little picture. Happy anniversary to people in love. Pretty awesome picture. I like the luminous eyes. Those are pretty awesome. Thank you very much for the lovely submission. Smite hitting around in Time Temple. Some amazing damage there. And he shouted out New Year's festivities. DaBoki swag. I'm more fascinated about that bowl of food. Oh, looks delicious. Yamikage02 drew a pretty cool picture here. Two people sitting back to back. Almost looks like a vine and a rose. I really like this picture. Thank you very much for the lovely submission. And the last submission is Mr. Well Done sitting on a dragon and saying dragons are cool, really cool. Well done. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much for submitting those Maple Monday submissions. They're always a pleasure to receive them. This week, we actually have a Maple Monday challenge. Stay tuned. At the end of the video, I'll go ahead and announce the challenge details, and hopefully you guys will all participate. So MapleStory 2 put a pretty cool picture on their website, and it looks like it's actual gameplay. It's got two characters there, I think, talking to Grendel the Old, the good old wizard, and you just see in the back of the characters' heads. And I mean, they could be any generic game, but it looks like it's from MapleStory 2 gameplay. We're always so curious on what the actual gameplay is going to be like, and it seems like this is kind of what it's going to be like. So if they're going to follow this scheme here, it's going to actually be 3D, which will be pretty cool, and a lot of us were speculating that it's going to be 2D 3D, so it'll be still a 2D side-scroller, but 3D characters. What I was hoping for is an actual 3D MapleStory. I thought that'd be really awesome. Just kind of take away the whole 2D aspect of it. I know we learned to love MapleStory as a 2D side-scroller, but if they're making a whole new MapleStory, I think why not go for it? Why not go for the full 3D and just not make a MapleStory 1.5? So who knows, this could be actual gameplay, this picture here, or it could just be something totally random, but it looks pretty awesome. Enough about MapleStory 2, I want to go and talk a little bit about MapleStory now, and not really news in general, but one of these little side things I like to do every so often. How many of you guys like to look at MapleStory maps? I think we really underappreciate sometimes the artwork and the beauty of MapleStory maps. We're so used to it, and a lot of us actually play it with the graphics really low because our computers just can't handle a high-resolution MapleStory. Every so often, I'll turn up my graphics and I'll be amazed at actually how good the MapleStory maps look. It's like I'm playing a whole new game. You guys ever do that sometimes? Like turn on the background music actually a MapleStory and be like, wow, you know, this is what the background music sounds like. So the reason why I'm talking about this is because I actually came across a Basil Market forum post, a guy asking about the prettiest maps in MapleStory, the most beautiful maps in MapleStory. I thought it was kind of interesting, you know, we don't really get to take time to appreciate the maps that are in MapleStory. So I wanted to go ahead and ask you guys, and also tell you guys some of my favorite MapleStory maps and the beauty of these maps. So I gotta say, Irive, I don't know how to say that, Irive is a really awesome map, the Sing This Night map. The one, I think the reason why I really like that is because of the music. When the music starts playing, your vein starts flowing with life, and you just start to feel like a majestic being on this earth. Walking around Irive, you know, seeing all the Cygnus Knights is really cool, the little critters. I just feel like the atmosphere is really nice there. Another map that's really cool that I like is Alul. It's the actual map for Mercedes, and the specific one is the one, I forget what it's called, but it's the water fountain one, and it's really nice. My friend Ariel, he actually leveled to 200 there a long time ago, and it's just a really nice map. It looks really great. It's just one of those hidden maps that people don't really know about, but it's just an awesome hangout spot. And I think the last last map I want to go ahead and just give kudo points to is El Nath. I'm all about snow. I'm from Colorado, and I love snow. I love the snowy atmosphere. It's just totally great. I love how the fact that when you don't have snowshoes on, you slide on the ice, and just the background of the mountains just looks so great. And this actually ties in now with the Maple Monday Challenge. I want you guys to take a screenshot or draw or create your favorite MapleStory map. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be good looking. It could just be a special map to you. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do, and you know, just to see your guys' favorite maps in MapleStory. We tend to have those favorite maps, right? Like, I made my favorite AFK spots. I love AFKing in the El Nath pot shop or in other areas, in Cash Shop even. So this week's Maple Monday Challenge, go ahead and submit me your guys' favorite map, a picture of it. It could be a screenshot in Maple, a drawing, a creation, and send it to theDaBoki@gmail.com, and you can go ahead and find more about that in the description below. I know this Maple Monday wasn't too informative, just talking about MapleStory maps. DaBoki, what are you doing just talking about maps? Maps are pretty cool, you know, we're training in them, we're walking around in them, so I thought, why not? Why not devote one Maple Monday to the maps in MapleStory? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say have a glorious week. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to do the Maple Monday Challenge. This has been DaBoki, and yes, we'll be seeing you guys later. Goodbye.